Hey guys, this is Derek from Sleepopolis.com. Today we're going to take a look at and review a brand new mattress foundation. We're going to be looking at the GhostBed foundation. If you've been following my blog at Sleepopolis.com for a little while now, you may have already seen my full review of the GhostBed mattress. This is actually the matching foundation that goes with that mattress. So let's take a look. First things first, let's talk about the design and construction of this foundation. This foundation is built from 100% Canadian Spruce. Running along the side panel, we have vertical pieces of structural lumber that add extra structural integrity to the foundation. And then lastly, we have the fabric covering, which is a blend of rayon and polyester. The polyester specifically just giving it a great durability and strength to that fabric to make sure that it protects both your bed frame and your mattress as well. When we talk about what separates a good foundation from a bad foundation, it really comes down to two things. They're very simple. A good foundation should evenly and well support your mattress and the sleepers on top. And two, it should be very durable. Something that's going to be with you for potentially the life of your mattress. So you need to be very strong because it's going to take the same type of punishment and potential damage that your mattress could potentially take from sleeping on it night after night. Now, in terms of support, I'm very impressed with the design. When you look at a box spring foundation platform bed, you ideally want to see the slats between anywhere from about 3 and 4 inches at the most apart from each other. The slats on this are only about 3.5 inches apart, so it's right there in the ideal wheelhouse. We have 14 slats that run from end to end in the king size option. In terms of durability, we really put this one through the ringer with a number of tests, drop tests, flop tests, sit tests, jump tests, standing tests, everything we could do to really just put this guy to the test and see if it can handle just different types of pressures. And when you look at a foundation, a lot of times you only see it in the store, maybe live on a mattress. That's not how your foundation is going to break. It's going to break when you have a child go leaping into the mattress or jumping on it, or accidents or otherwise. You have a lot of pressure that's put on that mattress foundation all at once and causes a catastrophic failure of the slats usually in that particular foundation. Now this foundation is designed to hold up to 2,000 pounds. Now of course that's 2,000 pounds evenly distributed. That's a tremendous amount of weight that it could potentially hold. Now one of the most aggressive tests that I ran with this is my walking test. And this is walking just straight across the slats. Now if we just take a step out here, this is going to be one of the weakest spots on the foundation. It's right in between the two structural boards that run from end to end, and it's also in the middle, so it's really putting the most pressure on this mattress. And now the boards are bowing, and you can probably hear a little bit, but they're not breaking. I don't feel like there's any issue of where they could potentially snap. Even if I just kind of bounce up and down here, and even going as far as to stand on one leg and putting 140 pounds of pressure right down into this one board, and it's handling it like a pro. So really impressed with this foundation, just that it's able to handle the sheer amount of weight. If it can handle this amount of pressure and really what is the weakest part of the board, it really gives me a lot of confidence that it's going to do a good job in the long term. Now let's go ahead and take a look next at what the actual structure of this foundation looks like. So, as you can see here running across the side and also our center board, these are the structural lumber 2x4 pieces that provide that vertical support and that structural integrity for the foundation at large. Of course, then we have our slats that run. We've got our 3.5 inch gaps here as well. The slats themselves about an inch or so thick. You saw when I was walking, they have a little bit of flex to them. But Canadian Spruce is a very hard, strong, durable wood, so they do a great job of holding that weight and evenly supporting. I really like that the King foundation has just a single unit. Most of the time with king foundation box springs, you're just going to end up with 2 twin XLs, not with this one. So with the GhostBed, it comes with this centerpiece that goes directly into the slats. Now this foundation takes anywhere from 20 to 30 minutes to put together, depending on how quickly you're going. You can assemble it with just hand tools. All you really need is a screwdriver. If you have a power drill, that's going to make it even faster. I ended up assembling on a power drill just to keep things moving along. We have these just kind of standard, like 2 to 3 inch black wood screws that go into all the major conjunction points. At all the corners, we have doubled up screws, so really make sure that those are very tight and going to create great durability, and even you're moving it around, and just kind of everyday damage that could potentially occur. If it's going to occur, you really want your structural points at the corners, and of course the center as well, to be very strong. So the big thing, who is this foundation best for? Price-wise, it's ideally suited, I think. It's $160 to $250 for a foundation. Yes, it's going to be a little bit more than what you would pay in just a typical retail store, but also the quality level is significantly different with the GhostBed foundation. This is one of the best box springs that I have seen or tested to date. Extremely durable, passed all my tests, and great support as well. I tested this for about 2 weeks, actually still sleeping on it now. Just does a great job with a number of different mattresses, foam, spring, polymer as well. It does a great job of creating just tremendous support no matter what the sleeping conditions are. So if you're somebody that has been sleeping on an old one, you don't have a great box spring, or maybe you have no box spring at all, and you're looking to make an upgrade to something that won't break the bank, but is tremendously improved over what you're currently sleeping on, this is a great option. Of course, it matches the GhostBed mattress, so if you end up picking up a GhostBed mattress, awesome to have a matching foundation as well. But with the gray, it's going to do a pretty good job of matching just about any bedroom. Guys, I hope this was helpful. If you have any questions, comments, concerns, please drop me a note down below. I'm always available to help. And make sure to check out my blog over at Sleepopolis.com. I've got the full contextual write-up of the GhostBed Foundation review and a whole lot more over there. Thank you so much for watching, and happy sleeping.